Troopers and grinders. One last travel recap from Hank the Tank, and then he will be going back to Cali. Boom, boom. Going back to Cali. Couple more hours, troopers and grinders. Couple more hours, and I'm boarding the plane. I'm on a plane. I can't complain. I'm on a plane. I can't complain. So yeah, this is it. This is the very last day for Hank the Tank. And I thought that the last stream would be the last one, the penultimate stream before my flight. But it turned out that I had a lot more time than I thought. I'm actually going to be taking off from Hyderabad at 2 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's 2:20 a.m. So that is not good. Not very good. Not very good at all, sir. So I might doze off as soon as I get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here. Will you be streaming from the airport? Probably not. Unless maybe I can get the airport Wi-Fi. Maybe I could try something. Maybe. I'm probably going to have to spend a lot of time just chilling out and sitting around. So maybe. We'll see, Kobe. It's actually not a bad suggestion. But yeah. Actually, well, yeah, I could probably do it. So I'll be working on some stuff. I'll work on it. But yeah. All right, but this is the last you'll see of Hank the Tank in his hotel room. After that, Hank is clearing out. Had a very fun day today. Played, oh God, it wasn't volleyball. What is the game? Throw ball. Yeah, I played some throw ball on the courts with my friend and his crew and, his team of assistants. We all gathered up. It was, how many? 5v5, so 10-person team. And we played some throw ball, and it was intense. It was pretty exciting, but also very exhausting. And I was sweating, dude. Sweating all over. I didn't gas out, though. Had pretty solid cardio, so I mostly took the brunt of everything and kept on playing. But the team I was on scored a total of how many was it? 12 points. 12 points. And the other team was able to get 42. So not exactly the most successful shit. Have you been to Beverly Hills since you're in Cali? I have been to Beverly Hills before, yeah. Went to LA. Man, when's the last time I was in LA? I'd like to say like 6 years ago, 5 to 6 years ago. I think I might have went through Beverly Hills then. But then I also went to Los Angeles. When was that? Like maybe 4 years before that or something. So like 9 to 10 years before that, I was in LA and we drove through Beverly Hills. So, yeah. And they packed up their shit and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Black gold, Texas tea, bright lights, movie stars. It's the Beverly Hillbillies. Alex versus John at the White House. Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see. I think it's tough because I know that Dana wants to protect Pereira and not see him get slept or finished at all. But honestly, Alex would probably kill Jones. Alex would probably murk John Jones. So, it's actually not that big of a risk. Have Alex versus John at the White House. I agree. That would make a good heavyweight move up. He wouldn't even have to fight Tom Aspinall. He'd just fight Jones and take out the GOAT, and then he can leave. Because we all know that if he took on Aspinall, You know? Hank. Hey, how's it going? Two smelly fingers. Hope you're doing well, my man. Yeah, old Hankus Tankus is on his way back, man. Going back to Cali. It's the end of the trip, man. I gotta say, it was a really good one. It was a really good trip. What are your thoughts on Trump peace plan on Gaza? Yeah, something tells me he's got how to put this. He's got other intentions with that. Something tells me it's not gonna stick, or it's gonna be a peace plan that's like results in like heavy occupation from Israel. It's just gonna result in violence anyway. His peace plans never really turn out well. They usually fall through. But it's something tells me there's some ill intent there and some backstage politics and deals and corruption involved. So if anybody's gonna make a peace plan, I doubt it's Trump. A successful one, at least. There's got to be a catch there somewhere. But I'll believe it when I see it. If it works out, good for DJT. But if it doesn't, which seems more likely, then I don't know. It's business as usual. Palestine's been a victimized country since forever. So probably won't stop now. Didn't stop then. Probably won't stop now. You know, just the way of the world, dude. Democrat, Republican doesn't matter. They're all bought by Israel. But yeah. So we played. What did I play again? It was catchball, right? What did they call it? Throw ball. I played throw ball. It was fun. Sweated it out. It was fucking same as like Top Gun. Hanging with the boys. That's right. Playing with toys with the boys. Hanging with the boys. That was cool. Do you like Madagascar? And would you stream from it one day? And do you like movies 1, 2, and 3? I got all the movies. I doubt I would stream from Madagascar. I'd probably catch some sort of disease there, if I'm being honest with you. So probably not happening. I do like Madagascar. I like 1, 2, and 3 actually. Yeah, really don't. I mean, maybe with 2 and 3, their jokes got a little bit desperate in some ways, like a little nonsensical compared to the first one. First one is a more tight and polished product, script-wise, but there's still a lot of good comedy, a lot of good laughs in all 3 movies. So, it's not bad. But nothing beats the first one. How'd you do on picks? I got 10 out of 14 right. Just sort of mid, being honest, but didn't expect Brian Mush to get the guillotine choke. He got it. Alex Pereira obviously knocked out Magomed, and that was super unexpected. I don't know who expected Alex Pereira to get a round 1 knockout, especially with some of the people he couldn't knock out before. But Alex is completely improved, way more healthy apparently. And then who else did I get wrong? Who else? I don't know who I got wrong. Oh yeah, Macy Chasson. I don't know if she got dominated by Yana Santos or not, but dude, Macy's a fucking shell of her former self, dude. Macy's fucking done. Like, she might be the worst women's bantamweight ever now. If you're losing to Yana Santos, fuck's sake, dude. Oh, and Patchy Mix lost a fucking split to Jacob Wicklatz. Patchy Mix just needs to get cut. Cut Patchy Mix. He's not UFC material. He honestly hasn't been a good fighter since his last couple fucking Bellator fights. So fuck him, dude. Who cares about Patchy Mix? He sucks. Fucking burning people's money. What a piece of shit. I fluked 795 on Tapology by accidentally picking Alex by KO. Oh, you're lucky, dude. Lucky. Whoa, Black Betty. Bam, bam. Good for Whoa, Black Betty, man. Figured it out. All you have to do is just And there you go. You got it. And then you get number 1 on Tapology. There you go. So, yeah, I will get into the UFC 320 recap, but Fluke Skywalker. Yeah, pretty much. May the force be with you, Whoa Black Betty. Do not focus on what's in front of you. Use the force. But I get so angry, Hank.
And that is why you fail. Do or do not. There is no try.
Favorite Star Wars movie? Oh, man. I'm always going to like Episode 5. Episode 5 is the best. Cinematography, story, lighting, script, everything is perfect. It's literally as close you can get to a perfect Star Wars movie as you can get. I will say I love Rogue One. I'm a big fan of Rogue One, so I'd put Rogue One up there too. I liked Episode 3 because Palpatine basically stole the fucking show. And Episode 4, I would say I'd put that at my top 4. And then 6 is maybe 5. So, but the Holy Trinity is Star Wars episodes 3 and 5 and Rogue One. You still in Mecca? Yes, I am. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, bam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, bam. I'm in the top 6. Top 6 for Hank the Tank in the Mecca, dude. I'm coming close. No Diddy. Just a few more good performances, couple more good picks, and I might just win $1,500. We'll see, man. It's getting exciting. I got a real chance, and also I got a lot of teammates who are in the top 6 as well, so maybe I'll get a little bit of chump change if they win as well. 4-2, man. 4-2 odds. But yeah, that's how I'm doing, man. The Mecca, I'm still in the Mecca. Almost there, man. There goes Mila. Stoner. Yeah, that was sort of cathartic, man. You know, Mila's I'm on Mila's good side now, and you know, she respects me again, but hey, she was fluking her way through the Mecca. Let's be real, guys. Fluking her way, dude. She was in like, how many times has she been in the bottom? Like 3 or 4 times? And only now she gets eliminated? Like, that's crazy. Heard Labyrinth eliminated her. Is that the nickname for Ear? Yeah, Ear took her out. It was actually pretty entertaining. It was a crazy ass twist. He was just like, Cam, I'm sorry, Cam, you're gonna have to wave goodbye to Mila Stoner because Mila, you're out. Bam. Just came out of nowhere. Fucking boom. Like Alex's right hand, boom, big overhand right. Dropped Mila. There you go. Her clown plot armor ran out. And there's only so much clown show, heavy clown show chainmail you can wear before eventually it wears out. So it happens, man. Last day in Indiana. Yep. Talked to all my buddies. Smelled some fingers. Did some backwoods hiking. Yee! And then I left my friend behind, and now I'm gonna be back in the States, brother. I'm going back to Cali. Yeah, ear. Yeah, it was fucking crazy, man. Had us totally faked out with eliminating Cam, and then boom, big overhand to Mila, boom, slept her. So that was cathartic. That was very satisfying. And then there was a weird stuff with like Clown did like a game where it's like, you know, 3 doors and every contestant goes behind a door, and whichever door is picked, that person is safe. And Cam was saved again with another vote. Saved from a vote. He took the right door. Went behind the right door. And then it was down to Charles Smith. And Sven Svensson came down to a group vote. And they voted pretty unanimously for Sven Svensson, and he was out of the game. Which sort of makes sense because Sven Svensson quit. He quit the Mecca a couple days before. And then he came back and sort of, messed up the ordering of everything. And, that sort of ended up in Charles Smith getting eliminated because he had like 700 plus points. And then, but, the way everything was ordered, my team won because we were more consistent, even though we scored lower. We had lower scores than 700. We each had 600 something points. So we won the game. Our team won for that week. And that just left Charles Smith, who had over 700 amongst, the two losing teams. And Larry was the Highlander. So it resulted in no ceilings having to be up for elimination, which sucked for him, man. But it was down to Charles Smith and Sven Svensson. The chat voted unanimously for Sven because, he quit and then he came back and he was out. And then came down to Cam and no ceilings. And, oh, God, how did that one work? Oh, that was also a group vote. And then Larry flipped a coin. Larry not only became the highest leading, had the most points for the losing team, so he stayed, which resulted in Charles Smith being on the chopping block. Not only did he do that, he also flipped a coin for his pick, and it landed on fucking no ceilings to eliminate. How crazy is that? It was by a score of 3-2, and the coin decided it. So, yeah, crazy. And Cam Hassel somehow stays in Mecca still. Cam Hassel in the top 6. Crazy work. So is there 4 left? 6. There are 6 left. It's Cam, me, Ear, Eucelius, Logan, Jay, and oh God, who else? And Larry. So there we go. Good, stacked top 6, stacked. You, Cam, Ear, and Larry, and Logan, and Eucelius. So yeah, pretty prestigious group. Forgot about Eucelius and Logan. Yep, they're there. I don't think a lot of people expected them to go all the way, man, but they have made it. They're getting pretty damn close. Very impressive. And those are my boys, man. Those are my teammates for this week, and we got first place. So Eucelius and Logan are no slouches, man. They're decent competition, man. I said Eucelius was a dark horse. Yeah, now he's in the top 6, man. He's getting close. 2 weeks left. It's going to be a bloodbath. Whoever's in the bottom half is getting cut probably right away, and it'll be down to 3. So yeah, it's going to get crazy, folks. Make sure to tune in. But yeah, that's the gist of everything that happened. Also, Clown is considering doing another mecca of like villains and like rivals going at it. So he's actually thinking of a team versus like Team Vinny versus Team Douglas, because they hate each other's guts, and I would be happy to participate in that on Team Vinny, of course. But yeah, crazy. Wrapping up that mecha stuff. Very good week for me. And we got to have Alex Pereira beat Magomed Ankalaev, and we got to see Yuri Prohaska fucking put Khalil Roundtree out cold. It's fucking heaven. I'm in fucking heaven this week. Paradise, man. I get to fucking keep playing for a bunch of money, and I get to have Alex as champion again. We're eating good, boys. We're eating good. And I'm eating good, too. Thank God I'm heading back to the States, man. I have been fucking stuffed to the brim. I am ready to go home. Because I don't know how much more of this food I can intake before I eventually fucking burst. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. Anyway, back to what I did today. So I got fucking whooped in throw ball. And then I talked with some of Sujay's staff. I had some funny interactions between me speaking English and them speaking Telugu, and it was a bunch of wacky stuff. And then after that, I went back to my hotel. Back to the hotel. And there's my suitcase right down there. I'm ready to head out, man. In about an hour, I gotta get into a car and drive to the airport, which is gonna take about an hour. And then once I'm at the airport, check in my luggage, everything, and then start my flight. When I don't know how long it's gonna be, so I'm going from midnight tonight to fucking I don't know what fucking time it is in the Netherlands, but I'm gonna be in there for a short while, Amsterdam. Let me actually check this shit. I gotta check this shit. Let me take a look at what I'm doing. There we go. Hyderabad. How long is it gonna take? Have you ever been fingered by a UFC fighter? What would it take? What would it take? Let's see how long this thing is. So this is gonna take how long? 9 hours and 50 minutes to get to the Netherlands, and then 10 hours and 55 minutes to get back to the States. Oh man, that's going to be 19, 20, almost 21 hours, 21 hours and 55 minutes. I'm going to be on a plane for almost an entire day, dude. It's going to suck. Oh, I mean, what did I expect? You fly in one way, and it takes a certain amount of time. You fly back, it's the same thing. So, yeah, it's going to be a while. So yeah, I'm going to be in a car. I'm going to get to the airport, and then I'm going back to Cali, and gonna probably do some predictions for Dana White's Contender Series. So tune in for that. Hank the Tank is probably going to have the Contender Series predictions out by midday on Tuesday, right before the event starts. So stay tuned. And yeah, and it's going to be business as usual. I'm going to keep editing some videos and shorts and try to grow this thing as much as I can. But honestly, I think I'm doing a pretty good job on my own already. So, hey, I'm in good spirits. And then what else? Okay, so after played throw ball, got everything packed. I got a bunch of presents. Got a bunch of presents and things to ship to relatives and friends, and for my mom and dad, I've got some gifts for them too. So yeah, they're gonna be thrilled when I get back. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what else. Yeah. So I got a bunch of shit in my suitcase and my backpack for my folks and family. So that's gonna be a really good time. And okay, once I had all that packed, then I stayed at the hotel room for a little bit. And then I left to go to the carnival because this film city has a carnival, and went on the merry-go-round, played some fucking bumper cars again with a lot more people this time, so it was more fun. Didn't cut my leg this time. I made sure to take extra precautions there. And then went on the merry-go-round, played some carnival games. I sucked at all of them. Sorry, guys. Came really close to making a basket from far away, which would have won me a prize. But honestly, I wouldn't have been able to stuff it in my suitcase. I probably would have given a prize to my friend's sister if I did win a prize. Sup? Hey, what's up, John Don? How you doing, brother? I'm so glad Pereira won. Me too. I'm so glad. I mean, let's be real, guys. Magomed Ankalaev was never going to be a star. Magomed Ankalaev was never going to be a draw. Magomed Ankalaev's always just there, man, and he can't cut a good promo, and he's just got the charisma of a fucking brick. He's boring, and he just leans on his opponents and has really mid fights or just puts them out when people don't expect him to. It's just not a fun style to watch. It's not a fun champion to watch, and honestly, I'm very thankful that Pereira put him out. I guess it's true that Alex was just in bad shape in that first fight. Still survived 5 rounds with Magomed Ankalaev and arguably won on a fucking sick day. But this is prime Pereira right here, guys. Dude's fucking 38 years old and putting out these youngins. Fucking young Dagestanis. Crazy, dude. All Pereira had to do was actually pressure forward, and he just landed the fucking right perfect. And did beautiful work on the mat, too. So, prime Pereira was ready. He was in good shape for this one, and it showed. So, all he had to do was pressure, man. Did you see how much MMA Joey was coping? Yeah, dude, he didn't think that he didn't think for a second that fight should have been stopped. Not one fucking second. Even with Magomed fucking covering up and doing nothing and not defending anything and just getting fucking elbowed 12-6 to the body and to the head over and over and just shelling up. And Joey's like, don't stop it! No, don't stop it, ref! Why'd you stop it? No, don't stop it! No, oh, no, we stopped it. Why? Hey, that fight didn't look hurt once! He didn't look in trouble once! Fuck MMA Joey, dude. He's a hack. Why did you stop that fight? He was defending! Thoughts on that Yuri comeback? I sort of called it, dude. Yuri Prohaska. People forget, man. He's a marauder. Eats leg cakes for breakfast. Gets outclassed, but you can't break him. He breaks you. Spirit of the samurai. People forget, man. He's a Czech samurai marauder. He came out of his mother's womb in Japan. They just moved him. He's the new Lyoto Machida. Yeah, that awesome. Vintage Yuri, dude. Wouldn't have expected anything less, man. Gets fucking the shit kicked out of his legs. Gets beaten up on the feet, outclassed, and dude just doesn't give up. And he just waits until you're fucking gassed and you're low energy. And then he fucking bum rushes you and just hits you with everything in the kitchen sink. Pressures fucking forward with reckless abandon. No doubt in his mind at all. Absolutely no hesitation. Puts you out. That's what he does. That's what he did with Rakic. I knew that. I knew he could do the same thing with Khalil, and boom, that's what he does. So, Yuri Prohaska, man. Also, he cried when Alex won. Like, he's proud of him because he fucking hates Ankalaev and Ali Abdelaziz and all the bullshit they were spewing on Twitter. So, yeah. I mean, Yuri's reaction was everybody's reaction. Tears of joy, man. So happy he won. UFC is saved, dude. They finally have another star as champion, man. Dude, we're in a world where Ilya Topuria and Alex Pereira are champions. We should rejoice, man. Exactly. I'm not saying Ankh sucks or anything, but I had no interest in him being champ. Honestly, until Hamzat gets a finish, I have no interest in him as champion either. So he needs to get a fucking submission in round 1 ASAP, or I don't give a fuck what he does. Seriously. Sorry to hate on Chimaev, but if he does to everybody what he was doing to Drickus, I am not interested in his career whatsoever. I'm not sure why Joey hates interesting characters like Pereira. It's because he probably got Magomed right the first time. He got Magomed right the first time, and that's all he cares about is his own reputation and his ego and his ability to make predictions. So Alex Pereira beating Magomed was a fate worse than death for him. Same thing with Kenny Okoye. And also I want to give a special shout out to Warhorse, you fucking little bitch. Fucking crying when Khalil got put out by, you're just sad, just glum. That a sick fucking knockout just occurred with one of the with a fight of the year contender, and you're just like, Oh, man. Fuck you, Warhorse. Fucking pathetic, dude. Imagine being sad that Yuri won a fight with a comeback knockout, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking stupid. Fucking little alternative, little edgy motherfucker. Who fucking cares, dude? Kenny Okoye. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, just got a reminder, but my limo car is going to arrive at 11:15 a.m. And then he calls himself the most unbiased MMA YouTuber. Oh man, is it opposite day or something? Is it opposite day? Is it fucking April Fool's Day? Did he say that on April 1st? What the fuck? Yeah, he can say that all he wants when he's the fucking most biased MMA YouTuber. Maybe second to Kenny Okoye, but how the fuck do you have that kind of reaction, man? It's insane bias. Like, literally, if you're coping about somebody getting their ass whooped, that is very clear bias. He is biased towards his picks. He actually doesn't give a fucking shit about the sport, just about his own fucking success. Let me tell you guys, if I wasn't asleep, if I was awake and was watching that whole Fight Companion and and it was Ankh versus Pereira 2 and Pereira sat down Ankh with that right hand, I'd be fucking losing my shit. I would have lost my goddamn mind and fucking cried on stream and fucking thanked the Lord that we have a star at light heavyweight again, and I would have gone fucking nuts. So that's what your average fan and even the hardcores were doing. What the fuck were the Ankalaev stands doing? I picked Ankalaev by round 2 knockout, and I was still fucking thrilled that Alex won because I knew it was a net positive for the sport and for everything and for my own fucking mental health, dude. I'm fucking so happy that Alex put him out easily. Like, so much relief flooding fucking over me, so washing over me. That's how a real fucking fan should react. Anyway, so yeah, I was at the carnival, played some games. I was shitty at them all, and then we saw a little dance performance, a little synchronized dancing, and then we moved on to the carnival parade. There was a bunch of floats going by celebrating Indian deities, and then the Film City mascots and music and all that nonsense. And then a fucking DJ float made it to the center of the street. DJ started playing some electro music. People were jumping up and down and dancing. It was a big fucking hodgepodge fucking dance orgy. And I was hanging outside of it, on the outskirts of it, just sort of sitting and tapping my toe. And then one of my friend's assistants was with us. We call him the Bushman. He's called the Bushman because he's got a hairy fucking chest, man. Hairy fucking chest. Thing looks like a fucking looks like a sheath of moss on a old log, dude. Big fucking patch of moss on his fucking chest. Looks like a goddamn gorilla. And but he was fun. He was fun to talk to and banter with because he doesn't know any English, and he's a wacky character. But he saw I wasn't doing much, and so he encouraged me to do a little dance. He wanted me to do fucking this motion and be like, and so I obliged, and then we ended up doing fucking dance, and I was fucking break dancing. Fuck yeah, fuck boy. And I was fucking going like a pinball all over the place, and it was drawing attention because people who we weren't even hanging out with just turned around, saw what I was doing, started recording on their phones. At any point, if I get that video that my friend's sister took of me breakdancing during that. If she sends that to my friend and he sends that to me, I will share that footage on stream. I will share that because that was pretty damn cool. I always had breakdancing in my back pocket, man, and I got to show it IRL at a little concert, and people dug it because multiple people were taking video of me doing my thing. So that was super fun. And then we got in a car ride home to the hotel. I had a really nice dinner, grilled chicken with gravy and steamed vegetables. Grilled vegetables. Good shit. And then had a dessert, apple pie and chocolate cake with ice cream. Fuck yeah, dude. I got up here at the hotel, packed my shit, hung out, watched some UFC replays, and then here I am streaming for the last time in India before I drive to the airport. And I hope the security entry goes well. I hope I can get through security easily. Get everything checked in, wait around. Maybe I'll IRL stream from the airport. Maybe I will. We'll see. So stay tuned for that, I guess. I doubt I'll be able to do it, but yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to find some way to stream it, but maybe I probably won't be able to, guys, just being real. But yeah. So that's it. That's how my day went. It's been a good trip. Lots of fun stuff. I loved going ATV riding. I love the museum we went to, especially. That was a thrill. I love museums. I want to work for one someday. What else? Going to see that historical fort was also super cool. Hanging out in an indoor movie theater was fucking sweet. Sweet chocolate. What else? Got to see a laser show. That was pretty cool. Got rained on, but that's no big deal. What else? What else did I do? Oh, went for a swim at the hotel pool. That was super nice. Played some billiards. That was nice. Oh, got to do some fucking crazy shenanigans on film sets and get some cool fucking videos there. And then I was on the fucking motorcycle running away from the fucking police on the green screen. That was awesome. That was fucking sick. Yeah, I'd say it was a very successful trip. Hopefully I don't fucking catch something when I get home. Hopefully I don't have malaria. I notice I have a little bit of a cough. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have that checked. Maybe my belly's just too big and I'm coughing a little bit. I don't know. But we'll see in time. If I get fucking malaria, I'll try to still try to stream, but I doubt I'll do very good. And then also somehow fucking still in the Mecca after 2 weeks of being on vacation, dude. Can you fucking believe that? It's almost a fucking miracle, being honest. Staying in the clown show's Mecca while in India with a different schedule entirely. Huge time difference. Crazy. But yeah, really good time. I had fun. It probably won't be the last time I'm in India either because I got to go here again. Or maybe I'll go with family too. So yeah, but I'd say very successful trip. Very successful. All right. Might as well go through the card, the UFC card, while I'm at it. If I still got some time left, let's go through it, shall we? I watched barely anything from this, so just bear with me. Just going off what I've heard from people about this stuff. That text is way too small. Is that bigger? Is that better? That's probably good. But yeah. Actually, maybe I should. Yeah, that's good. There we go. So Veronica Hardy took on Brogan Walker. I mean, you just expect Veronica Hardy to win. I'm going to assume she just did some quick flashy striking. Brogan Walker couldn't get her down. Veronica Hardy danced around her and beat her up for the unanimous decision, I'm assuming. Who would win, MVP or 2022 middleweight Alex Pereira? Man, that's a good question. MVP would be darting in and out the whole time. But, dude, middleweight Pereira, as much as he was getting styled on by Izzy, he did break him down over time. He did break him down. He was throwing fucking jump knees during that time, too. MVP definitely can't grapple. I think MVP would come in with a shot and Alex would time him with a left hook perfect or a flying knee up the middle. I think Alex would still put MVP out. I really do. Hot take, I actually think MVP would win that. Maybe, but he has to fight his style of fight to win. Like, maybe he drops Pereira, but he doesn't put Pereira out. And I just got a feeling MVP would just get sort of fucking worn out a little bit. I think he'd get pressured enough times. Like, don't you see Alex, like, getting the clinch on him and then throwing a fucking check left hook and putting him out cold? I just got a feeling there. I think he'd throw some. Dude, Alex Pereira in 2022 could not lose. So I doubt MVP takes him out. He doesn't have enough power to do that. And then what the fuck is wrong with my fucking? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh God. Why is my screen so fucking small? Hello? What the fuck? All right, we're good. True, I'd be banking on Pereira's chin not being good at middleweight. Yeah, but it wasn't bad enough to just get put out with a shot. MVP would have to follow up, and he never follows up after he drops somebody. Never. So now he'd drop him, but he wouldn't put him out. All right. Second fight was Ramiz Brahimaj against Austin Vanderford. And apparently Austin Vanderford was out grappling him. I don't know if Brahimaj was out striking him at that point, but some point Vanderford shot the takedown and failed. Brahimaj did some nice elbow work, got his head lodged in his arms, found the guillotine choke and tapped him out. Pathetic from Austin Vanderford, but Brahimaj is a different beast now, dude. He cannot be stopped. Somebody's got to fucking put him what is it? What is the word? Stop him in his tracks. Someone's got to stop him in his tracks, but apparently he's not going to get stopped for quite a bit, guys. And that's sort of sad, but it's true. Hold on. All right, it's not what I think it is. But all right, then we had Farid Bashirat against Chris Gutierrez. Probably went how I thought it would, and Bashirat would just take down Chris Gutierrez at will and just grind him out, stay on top, pressure, lay on top, carpet bag. And I probably did that. This was crazy. I didn't watch this, but this looks crazy. Yana Santos dominating Macy Chasson unanimous decision. Stuffing the takedowns and beating her up. That's wild. Or maybe she got the takedowns on Macy. I don't know. But either way, she avoided getting taken down or ending up on bottom. How the fuck did this happen? Crazy. Macy Chasson's washed, guys. She's fucking washed. She can't get a takedown. She fucking quits. So this is what we've learned. Punahele Soriano beat Nikolay Veretennikov. Probably Punahele just took down Nikolay at will. Probably just took him down. Beat him up a little bit. Cracked him with some good shots. And then took him down when he needed to. So there you go. I had him by round 1 KO, but good for Punahele for being able to beat him over 3 rounds when fucking Francisco Prado couldn't do it. All right, then Edmund Shabazian, the Golden Boy, knocked out Andre Muniz. I saw a little bit of this. Edmund Shabazian was getting a little out grappled by Muniz, getting taken down a bit. Shabazian kept cracking him with some shots. Eventually got up after being taken down and just immediately hit Andre Muniz with the left hand that had him fucking rocked. Then a 1-2-3 combination, boom, uppercut, down he goes. Just, covers up, fucking curled up into a ball. Edmund Shabazian with some nasty elbows, and the referee stops it. So good for Edmund. Did exactly what I hoped he would do. Perfect pick. Round 1 knockout for Edmund. Dude is getting way better at countering wrestling, and if he can do that, I think he can go pretty far. So good work from Edmund. He looks like he's really improving, and I like Edmund Shabazian, so this is good. And then Jacob Wicklax beat Patchy Mix by split decision. Wow. How shit is Patchy Mix, dude? How far the mighty have fallen. Everybody was saying that Patchy Mix could be a future UFC bantamweight champion, that he was pound for pound best bantamweight outside the UFC. Boy, were they wrong, dude. Because he has looked like a fucking amateur in the UFC. Amateur. And I get it. Jacob Wicklax is a KSW champion. I get losing to someone who's pretty damn good, but not that good. Not good enough that you can't take him down and sub him in round 1 or 2. Like, he just pulls guillotines is what he does. But I guess Patchy Mix just got lit up on the feet, had some success himself. Probably shot some takedowns and did nothing with them. And meanwhile, Jacob got takedowns and actually did some good work on top. That's what I'm assuming. Pitter-patter shots back and forth. Probably really low-level MMA, if I'm being honest, if this thing's going to a split. Probably a boring-ass fight between two wrestlers who don't know how to strike. And Jacob took it, so welcome to the UFC, Jacob Wicklax. I actually do like Jacob. I'm a fan of him. I was a fan of him in KSW. So, like the great Paul Felder once put it, say goodbye, Patchy Mix, and say hello to a real contender in Jacob Wicklax. Jacob Wicklax is the real bantamweight contender all along. How did we not know this, guys? We're so stupid. Imagine picking a Bellator bantamweight champion who just beat a Dagestani to out-grapple a Polish dude. Anyway, then we had another big prelim fight between Daniel Santos and Ju Sang Yu. And I called this one, guys. I called it. Daniel Santos has dealt with Asian talent, Asian strikers before. Dealt with some Mexican talent, put them out. He's been fed to the wolves in terms of regional fighters, and he beats them all, man. He's really good. Like, everybody expects him to lose to a great prospect, and then he manages to find a way to win. Smothered the Korean Tiger. That was impressive. And now here with Ju Sang Yu. I don't know how the first round went, but I don't know if Ju Sang Yu won that round or not, or if Daniel Santos outclassed him. But round 2, Ju Sang Yu is on the back foot. Perfect place to knock out Daniel Santos with a counter shot. And instead, Daniel Santos hits a perfect left hand on Ju Sang Yu. Puts him out very easily. So shout out to Daniel Santos. He's being slept on as a prospect. He's really good. Has beaten very good competition in his last 4 fights. And look out for him, man. He might just get better and better like a fucking Vinicius Oliveira, man. All right, and then the featured prelim of the night, we had Ateba Gautier against some guy. Took on some guy, Tristan Vines. Wow, how wonderful. What to even say, man? Tristan Vines is not UFC level, but Ateba Gautier treated him like just exactly how he should have, and that is respect nothing that he throws or how he wrestles, and just hit him with some elbows while he's leaning up against you on the cage. Literally, it looked like Vines was out. He was out from a couple elbows because he just got dragged and just looked fucking unconscious laying down there on the mat. And a few more punches, and that was it. Ateba Gautier, round 1 knockout, easiest fight to predict in my life. Tristan Vines had nothing for him. I mean, he had a takedown. He tried. He leaned on him when he's not strong and he got knocked out? How can he carry on? But Tebogate is still a middleweight prospect to look out for. But I wish he'd gotten a fight where he could show that he's top 15 material. Oh, well. Career gets stalled a bit, but he'll probably be ready for the next card easily. All right, then we had our opener of the night for the pay-per-view. It was Joe Pyfer. Be like Joe Pyfer. And in this case, do be like Joe Pyfer against Abus Magomedov because dude fucking subbed a Dagestani. Very impressive from Joe. Mean Joe Pyfer, man. Body cam Joe Pyfer. Tried to take down Abus early in the fight. Got his stuff reversed. Abus ended up on top. Joe kept himself pretty safe for the most part. Got up, delivered some body shots. Round was over. Wasn't looking good for Joe Pyfer. Like, people felt like he made a mistake. And then second round, all Joe had to do was like maintain the distance, pressure a little bit from a good ways away. And then boom, big right hand, stumbles Abus. He's hurt bad. Another big punch. Down goes Abus Magomedov. Pyfer is going for an arm triangle. He gets it for like 5 seconds. And then Abus rolls to his back. Joe Pyfer gets the hooks in very smoothly. Beautiful work from Joe Pyfer. And then has the arm around the neck perfect and just gets the squeeze. Boom. Rear naked choke in round 2. And gets a bonus for it. Apparently he was talking to Dana after the after the fight, and people think that Dana told him, hey, you're not only getting a bonus, you're getting a fight at the White House, which would be sort of cool for Joe Pyfer, man. He is from the USA, and the people were chanting USA, USA the whole time, and he got the finish. So it's honestly sort of a no-brainer to put Joe Pyfer on the Washington, D.C. card. He's also a sensitive, intolerant bigot, so he'd be great on that card. Don't be like Joe Pyfer, guys, in terms of your life. But in terms of fighting, might want to be like Joe Pyfer. I love your recap streams. Thank you, Kobe. But yeah, old Mean Joe Green got it done. And good for him. Good for him. But he's still a piece of shit. Anyway, then we had a second fight on the main card. Yusuf Zalal against Josh Emmett. What is there to say, man? Somehow Zalal got Emmett down and hurt him a little bit and then went for the arm and got the arm bar, man. Easy as that. Fucking cranked on it a little bit. I didn't see Josh Emmett tap, honestly. I don't know if he could tap. He was fucking grabbing onto his arm trying to defend. Maybe it was a verbal tap or something. I don't know. But either way, the ref stopped it. And weird finish, but Zalal got it done. He is a master wrestler in round 1. He is a threat in round 1 as a grappler. But if you can get it past round 1, he usually gets in trouble a little bit. So still really impressive from Zalal. Fucking tapped him quicker than Yair Rodriguez did. Poor Josh Emmett, dude. He might have to retire, dude. Might have to retire soon. He can't beat anybody at this point. So dude's becoming a fucking new Calvin Kattar featherweight. Honestly, guys, put Josh Emmett against Calvin Kattar for a second time. See who wins. Like, that'd be good for both men's careers. Just book them in a rematch. It's debated whether or not Josh Emmett won that fight the first time, so just rebook it. That's my opinion. But, yeah, Josh Emmett's looking worse for wears, and I don't know what to say, man. The orc went down. Orc went down. And then, feature fight of the night between Yuri Prohaska and Khalil Roundtree Jr. These two had a scrap, as a lot of people expected it to go. Turned out how a lot of people expected it to go, too. Like, technical guys piecing up Yuri, kicking him to the legs. He's getting reactions, sort of clipping him with good stuff on the feet, combinations. And then over time, dude, Yuri doesn't gas, and Khalil Roundtree does. Yuri outpaces him, outlives him. I want to outlive my children. Puts the pace on, outlasts him, and Khalil Roundtree Jr. breaks that third round. He gets some fucking counter hooks, hit big spinning elbow from Yuri Prohaska. He starts to quit, dude. Starts to quit in round 3. He's pressured up against the fence. Yuri hitting him with combo after combo after combo, like a fucking 32-punch combo on Khalil Roundtree Jr., and it's just no responses. Khalil Roundtree's swinging drunk. Yuri Prohaska's catching him over and over and over again, and then eventually 1-2 left hand slumps him. Slumps Khalil Roundtree Jr., fucking face plants him. And Yuri Prohaska gets the round 3 knockout. Our fucking boy Yuri does it again. Samurai fucking warrior, Czech samurai, eats punishment, takes punishment for 2 whole rounds, almost no success, and then just fucking breaks his competition in the closing minutes of the fight. So fucking amazing, dude. But what what else could we expect? It's Yuri fucking Prohaska. This is what he does. Just, gets outclassed technically and then fucking marauds his way to a win and just fucking doesn't give up in the slightest. And just survives. Always survives, man. Dude has the heart of a samurai fucking warrior. He is a samurai. And he should honestly get a black belt for it. Like, if there's anyone you give a black belt to, it should probably be Yuri Prohaska. But anyway, or a headband or something. But Merab the Wildish Wheelie then took on Corey Sandhagen in the co-main event for the UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. And a lot of this was just sort of a Merab schooling, man. Vintage Merab. Looked good on the feet. Actually pieced up Corey Sandhagen in round 2. Almost put him away, dude. He was hitting with huge combinations. Sandhagen was starting to fucking fall apart, man. He was stumbling and bumbling. Got dragged down to the mat. Actually tripped and fell down onto the mat. And then Merab hit him with some big shots around the guard, but couldn't put him away. Shockingly didn't have the in-cage stamina at that moment to finish Corey. Corey got back up. Merab took him down, beat him up. And then round 3 and 4, Corey Sandhagen, he's getting some good offense in, but there are some rounds that could easily swing towards Merab's way. And, closing rounds, Merab's getting his takedowns in, doing well on the feet, landing, keeping Corey down on the mat, and it's enough to secure him the win. 3rd title defense in a row for Merab Dvalishvili. He is the bantamweight GOAT, undisputed right now, bantamweight GOAT. No doubt about it, unless you consider him an EPO merchant, in which case I get it. But other than that, there's no other reason to not consider Merab Dvalishvili the bantamweight GOAT at this point. He's earned it. And he's a likable guy, too, and he's funny. So it's great. It's great all around. Beat up Corey Sandhagen, almost finished him in round 2. That's enough to give respect to Merab Dvalishvili. So outclassed Corey Sandhagen, beat him very handily. What else do you expect? But now we get to the unexpected. We all expected Magomed Ankalaev to do the same thing to Alex Pereira. Pressure. Outland him on the feet. Do better on the front foot than the back foot. Get the wrestling in. Slow him down. Grind his way to 3 out of the 5 rounds and win another decision or get a knockout, since Alex looked fucking not himself before fight day. He looked fucking sad, had hair, slumped over, looked depressed, insecure. And apparently, just like Israel Adesanya, that fucking insecurity fueled him. So we got angry Pereira in this fight. Angry, pressured forward. Terminator, man on a mission, Alex Pereira. Fucking, what's the name of his fucking culture? I forget. The Patacho tribe. The Pataxo tribe. Indigenous tribe in the Bahia region. The Pataxo tribe. Fucking Powhatan. Drew from the Pataxo tribe, drew energy from his people, and just moved forward, no hesitation, pressure in Magomed's face, unyielding, unrelenting, and then hit the right hand, and Magomed probably knew he was done right there. Dude was fucking wobbled, fucking brain was scrambled. Went to plan B, desperation takedown to try to fucking turn it around. And he just got bullied, man. Just kept down on the mat. Big elbows, 12-6 elbows. Thank God they're legal. Resulted in Alex Pereira becoming champion again. Knees, elbows to the body and to the head just over and over. Magomed covering up, and Herb Dean, after like 10 minutes pulling a fucking Mario Yamazaki impression, finally stops the fight. Alex Pereira is the new, or should I say old, light heavyweight champion of the UFC once again. And my idea is maybe have him fight Olberg, maybe have him defend the belt against Olberg. He'll probably fucking smoke Olberg. That'd be a great thing to see. Fuck Olberg. And then maybe he could get his heavyweight super fight against Jones, Sergey, Tom, whoever, and then right off into the sunset. So this is the good ending for the UFC and its fan base. Finally, a star becomes champion once again. The UFC is saved. Big fights from now on for Poatan, and couldn't be happier, man, as a UFC fan. Thank God. Fuck Magomed. But, yeah, that's going to do it. Really satisfying card. Super happy. You wait for fight cards like this where it's all just fucking feel-good endings and feel-good finishes. But had to wait a while, but we finally got here. So very happy, very happy. And thank God Alex is champion again. That's one of my fucking goats, dude. That's one of my favorite fighters. So super thrilled he got the belt back, and it's just going to be nonstop entertainment from here on out, because I don't see a fucking wrestler in sight, dude. Do you? I don't see no fucking wrestlers to fucking ruin everything. So cool beans, yes sir. And I'm actually gonna probably be getting into a car to get to the airport in about 10 minutes. So I got to wrap this shit up quick. Thank you guys all for watching. That's my travel recap. That's my event recap. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be back in the States, regular time, regular channel. Probably noon for the Dana White's Contender Series predictions for Tuesday. So tune into that. I've been Hank the Tank. You've been the Troopers and Grinders. And of course, you have escaped the war zone for now. He's not even, he's defending. He's consciously defending the punches. None of this shit is landing. Don't stop it, Ortiz. I want to stop it, Ortiz. He was doing great. Oh, he wasn't hurt. He